the medium of choice today. How do you feel about tissue paper? This project all starts with a tissue. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some food coloring to it. But in order for it to spread out, you need some liquid. It always feels like some weird crafting show at this point. Now I'm just going to mix them together. And I'm sure that if you are interested in a particular pattern or colors, you could manage that. Pretty cool looking. It's interesting, it's colorful, but what can you do with that? Glue it to a sheet of paper and write my name on the back that says "For Mom." Not that there's anything wrong with that, but let's see if we can't make it into something useful. Now here's one that I did earlier, and I've let it sit in the window and get dry. I feel like a cooking show. I already had one done, and now the next thing we need is a mold. That's the worst Julia Child you will ever hear. I really like this part right here. We're just going to do one pump of each. And you can see I've got some bubbles in the mold. Now, you can pop them very easily with a heat gun. I've yet to ever pour one that didn't have some micro bubbles, but this is pretty clear. I think I'm happy. So we'll see, we'll wait for it to finish curing. Okay, it's been about 3 hours and it is hard to the touch. It's not quite ready to come out of the mold yet. So we'll give it a little bit more time. I'm gonna put that to the side. So here is a dollar store nightlight. And all I want to do is remove this clip. Some of you are saying that I'm destroying nightlight. That works perfectly well. But we got to make some sacrifices. And nobody knows sacrifices better than the captain. There we go. And that's the bit we want. Don't worry. I bought a second one just for the shop. Oh! Look at that. I bought some mold release thanks to a suggestion from Zach over at NV Woodworks. So look at that. And this has got a couple bumps on it. So this will be my back. So I'm going to cut out a shape on the bandsaw. There, I like that. Now we just need to polish it up. So I will start with 400 and then I will go through my micro mesh. Micro mesh begins at 1500 and goes all the way through 12,000, and it brings a really high polish to acrylics. And so some of these spots were high spots on the back, so when I sanded them they actually got sanded off. I don't know, I kind of think it adds interest rather than takes it away. So, tissue paper nightlight. I like it. It casts a cool shadow on the wall and it adds some interesting color to the room. I like the idea of the material as well. I find playing with new material to be one of my favorite parts. And I'm really excited to see what else I can do with this. But there's a nightlight I'm going to keep in the shop. This will have to go somewhere else, like, I don't know, maybe the kitchen?